What's the most disgusting environment someone has ever claimed was normal? I'd been talking to this girl for a few weeks and things were going really well. She was funny. We had the same taste in music, and she actually laughed at my jokes instead of doing that polite fake chuckle thing people do when they're uncomfortable. So when she invited me over to check out her gaming setup, I figured it was a solid move. I pulled up to her house and the first thing that hit me was the smell. Not like freshly cut grass or someone grilling burgers. This was straight garbage mixed with something I couldn't even put a name to. I thought maybe it was just the dumpsters nearby or a dead raccoon somewhere in the bushes. Nope. I walked inside and it got worse. Way worse. There were dishes everywhere, not just in the kitchen. Plates stacked on the couch like a museum exhibit. Cups on the floor forming little ecosystems. And I'm pretty sure I saw something moving in the kitchen sink. She walked past all of it like it was wallpaper. She said she was excited to show me her room, and I followed her down the hallway, dodging what I think was a pizza box that had fused with the carpet. We got to her room and I stopped in the doorway. The entire floor was covered in clothes. Not folded, not organized, just a fabric graveyard where socks went to die. You couldn't see carpet, you couldn't see floor, just textile chaos. And then I saw it, a roach. Not a small one either. This thing was walking across her desk like it had a mortgage and a 401k. I froze. She didn't. I pointed at it, hoping she'd freak out or at least grab a shoe. Instead, she laughed and said, "Oh yeah, we have a few of those. They're harmless though. A few." She said a few like she was talking about houseplants or decorative pillows, not roaches, not the literal definition of a health code violation. I sat down in her gaming chair because I didn't know what else to do, and immediately felt something wet. I stood up. There was a mystery stain on the seat. Dark, damp, unidentified. She glanced at it and said, "Oh yeah, forgot to mention that. Forgot to mention the biohazard I just sat in." Cool. I was mentally drafting my escape plan when her mom walked in. I thought maybe she'd be embarrassed, apologize, acknowledge the disaster zone her house had become. Instead, she smiled and asked if I wanted to stay for dinner. Dinner, in the kitchen, with the moving sink dishes, with the roaches who apparently had names and dental insurance. I told her my mom was calling me and practically teleported to my car. She texted me later asking when I wanted to come over again. I said I was busy forever. My friend asked why we stopped talking and I showed him the picture I secretly took of the roach on her desk. He said I should have stayed for dinner just to see what happened. I told him he could have had my seat.